party people, welcome to another weird little video. Hey Luke.
Hey.
What you so excited about?
It's our sorry. I'm excited about life, man. It's just been such a journey.
Oh, it's been
so
a journey.
Amazing.
Today we are celebrating our 2-year sober birthday. Two years sober. I feel like it's actually gone by pretty slow. I feel like time was moving really fast when I was still drinking. Like every day was just like so like routine. Like it was like get up, go to work, come home, wait 30 minutes, start drinking, go to bed. Like that was it. You know, that was the entire thing. That was the whole thing. So now, my days vary greatly and who knows what's gonna happen next. So, I don't know. I feel like it goes by a little bit slower. Thank you.
Give me my beads.
Today, I want to keep today's video pretty simple. I just have a few words that I would like to say. First of all, I wanted to celebrate by pouring ourselves a nice bottle of bubbly.
Booze.
It's over.
It's champagne. 2 years. We're
2
done.
years,
now.
we're
That
done.
was the goal.
No, it's apple cider. I do think we need a bottle opener to open this. Shoot. Oh gosh.
It's over.
Well, you have your multi-tool.
I feel like I haven't used this since the last time I had a beer.
Many a beer was opened with this tool.
Oh my god, okay. It's been 2 years since
Is this like a bad thing?
This just triggers them.
This like very wholesome. Woo! Yay! Yay! Honestly, it's delicious. I love that stuff.
Remember they used to give you this on New Year's Eve when you were a little kid? To make you feel part of the group.
I mean, I grew up in a family that didn't drink, so this is what we had for all special occasions.
Yeah.
Adult or not.
I'm gonna bring a bottle of this to work. Just sitting there in the car, just drinking this.
Oh, you'd get pulled over. I wanted to take a moment to reflect on our 2 years of sobriety because I feel like it's one of those things that the farther you get away from drinking, the more out of touch you get with like all the good things that come with sobriety and like how much your life has changed. And, it's just really easy to lose touch. So I feel like I had a lot of preconceived ideas of what sobriety was going to do for me when I was like trying to get sober, because obviously it's like this ultimate goal. So you're like, I'm just gonna be this new person, I'm gonna discover all these new great hobbies and I'm gonna make new friends. And the reality is some of that's true and some of it's just true with time and hard work and like focused attention, but like a lot of it is just simply not the case, at least for me. Everybody's different in sobriety. I feel like you have had like a pretty like steep like like after you got sober.
It's
Well, I say that, but I feel like you struggled a lot like emotionally. And Luke kind of like became like an emotional crackhead when he got sober, and he got like way too, he went from like, yes, Luke went from like no discipline, no sense of, he had like, he was so just like irresponsible and like didn't want to deal with stuff and just covered up all his problems with drinking. And then like the day he got sober, it was just like, okay, here we go. And it was just like everything regimented down to.
Well, okay. Well, there's a reason for that. You know,
I know,
'cause
I'm not judging.
I had tried to get sober many times before with varying levels of success. And I don't know, personally what I needed, and I knew it from failing a whole bunch, was to be disciplined on all fronts.
Yeah.
And not be willy-nilly about it.
It's easy and all defensive about it. Getting so defensive.
You should figure out all your stuff.
Of course you should figure out all your stuff.
Because I figured out the reason that why part of the reason why I drank was because there was just this mountain of crap that I had to deal with. And it was too much work. So everything in sobriety now is about keeping that mountain
in check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's being disciplined on all fronts.
Listen, I agree.
Christ.
It's so defensive. But I feel like over time that has like really leveled itself out as you've gotten like comfortable in sobriety. You've gotten like way more relaxed. Like for a while it was like he wasn't able to like lay off the gas for a while there.
I think people relax too much.
Yeah.
It's just straight up. They make videos.
Hey!
I know. I'm not. This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
People don't realize.
I know
this.
you're
This
like
is a
people
ton of
like work too much, but with me, I feel like lately you've been being like,
but
you
people
need to relax.
People want to go to the park and like go to the ocean and eat
I mean,
ice
you
cream.
can carve out time to go to the beach. You know what I mean? Anyway, that turned into a whole thing.
No, it's intense. Sobriety's intense.
So Luke struggled with becoming an emotional crackhead when he got sober.
Jesus, I'm just being like, this is what happened to him.
Roasted. But for me, what happened is I spiraled into like pretty intense depression and I totally isolated myself and just like kind of disappeared for a while. Pretty significant amount of time. Probably the first like year and a half, I'd say. I just totally like let go. And like I remember feeling like I just wanted to disappear, like I couldn't deal with it. I feel like in sobriety my mountain got higher, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like for some people just taking that first step of like quitting whatever they're addicted to feels like this great leap, but for me it just felt like it was adding to my pile. And so that's where this comes in, and that's why I wanted to make a video, because for me I feel like my life totally changed for the better, specifically when I started filming myself and when that day came around where I don't know why, but I just sat down and I just filmed myself airing my grievances about sobriety and about expectations versus reality, because I was pissed off about it. I was like really fed up, and I had just recently like really been trying to put my best foot forward. I was like going to therapy and like taking my meds and just like trying so hard, and I guess I just found like a really big help in this.
Yeah.
In like having a creative outlet. And
well, you gotta work. You gotta be busy. You know? And I think
I'm busy.
Caring about a creative outlet is a lot of work. Mentally and like physically.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like personal. Like I feel like I had gone a really long time where I was basically only doing stuff that I didn't care about. Like, really. Like, my job I don't care about. Like, I care about, like, my performance at work, but I don't care about what I'm doing, per se. You know? Like, I don't have any, like, self-respect, you know, surrounding my work, other than my performance, if that makes sense. Like,
You're not emotionally tied to your work.
I'm not, like, really helping anybody. Like, I feel like I have pretty good connections with people on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like I'm pretty lucky in that, because I'm an isolationist. Like, I definitely could. It could have been a lot worse, but just having this creative outlet has totally changed my life. Would highly, highly recommend. But I definitely have some goals coming up for this next year of sobriety, because it's definitely been like compounded in the past like week or two. I feel like I've been like worn pretty thin, like pretty thin, and I feel like it's reflected in my videos. Like I feel like I look bad, I look tired, I'm really I don't know, I'm not doing too hot, and I feel like that's I don't really have an excuse for that. I feel like there's no excuse for me to be putting out like videos that I'm not super proud of, and I feel like there are other parts of my life that I can be saying no to and like spending more time focusing on myself rather than just being like a yes man, you know? So I'm gonna try to like get a nice routine down so I can be sure that I'm like getting my sleep, getting my filming in, getting my editing in, fitting in my work, because I do work full time, but I just like, as of right now, I don't have like schedule in terms of like sleep or like eating. Like my whole life is just like chaos. But yeah, so focusing on getting like down to business to defeat the Huns is my goal.
Oh, man.
What about you?
Oh, just keep grinding. Keep doing what I'm doing.
Keep doing 100% what I'm doing.
From day one, I had my plan for, or not day one, but I had my plans figured out a long time ago, and I do the things that I do every day to stay in that zone.
But you don't have
I do kind of want to separate myself from sobriety a little bit, which I think is a controversial statement.
That is controversial.
In the community or whatever, but I just, you know, it's not what is going to like define me.
I can see why you'd want to separate yourself from like the sobriety culture or whatever. Like it can definitely be a label, especially when you're trying to like still figure out who you are and what you're doing and like be independent.
I just think it's important not to be defined by it, and I think a lot of people in the community, and I mean if that keeps you sober, then good on you, you know. Mm-hmm. But it's something I'm trying to distance myself from.
Yeah. So yeah, moral of the story is I'm super grateful for all the good things that sobriety has brought to me, but at the end of the day, it's all been me. It was me all along.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm super grateful to all of you guys who watch my channel. I feel like I say this, I feel like every like 4 or 5 videos, I have a video where like the whole point is that I'm just like, so still so stoked about like having this outlet and like being able to post videos and stuff, and like I love talking to people about it, and it's just become my favorite thing in the whole world. I feel like I say it a lot, but I'm not gonna stop saying it because
well, you're nothing without your fans.
Yeah, especially because my fans are like my mom and my dad. You know. I literally would be nothing without them.
Uh-huh.
I also want to thank you for, you know, being my sober buddy. In the future, expect to see a little bit different content on my channel, maybe.
Get excited.
Yeah, different pacing, new stuff, new ideas. Maybe only 1 video a week, sometimes 2. As always, I love you guys, and I would do anything for you, and I thank you for sharing my sobriety with me for the past 6 months. Can you believe it's been that long?
That's crazy. I'm so happy it happened.
Yeah, me too.
Imagine if you weren't doing this.
Oh, I don't know. I'd be dead. Like, straight up, I think I would be like, definitely not dead, but like, really, I don't know. Like, maybe I would have picked up something else, like out of desperation.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I think maybe I just would have languished in misery for 6 months. I don't know. So thanks for that. Thanks for like 52 videos, I think.
52, baby. 52
videos. Yeah, this is the best. Join us next week for another weird little video. On Monday, we're gonna be finally officially ranking all the Mary Kate Ashley movies.
Dude, I've been so excited for this video. It's gonna be in-depth analysis. I may even do some homework on this one.
Yeah.
I may come with a little notepad.
There might be like charts. I also think we're gonna maybe rank, I don't know, the dads.
We can't rank moms because, you know.
Because they're all dead.
Yeah.
Well, we better go. Luke's officially killed this bottle of champagne.
It's gone, man.
Until next time.